What up, guys? DEMOZ Gaming and Things here. Today we're doing something a little bit different, a little bit out of the ordinary to what we normally do with opening up Pokemon products. But today, highly requested, we're going to go over some of the binders I use, how I protect my cards, how I store my cards, a bunch of different products I have laid out over here, guys, for us. We're going to get into that. I also will include where I get them from, prices. Most of this stuff comes from Amazon, guys. You can find it super easy. Some of the better stuff that I've used in my collection. And like I said, I'm not paid to advertise any of these products. It's just all my personal opinion and what I've used, what I've sent back due to quality control or whatnot. But no one's paying me or whatever. It's just my personal opinion. And if you guys have anything better or other recommendations for everyone else as well, please drop a comment, guys. Link it up so we can get that knowledge too, guys. Knowledge is power, right? But yeah, just started off. I think the first thing we need to show off is going to be the letter opener, guys. I cannot stress how much this thing has bailed me out. Super cheap. $2-3 on Amazon, guys, for a 4 or 5 pack of them. I mean, super cheap. But this thing has helped me with so much struggles with opening up product on the channel. You know, we open up a lot of stuff on the channel, and this thing has bailed me out many times. So this had to be the first item of the show, guys. Comes in multiple colors, by the way. But no, all things going for us here. We got, let's start off with the sleeves, guys. The sleeves, you know, something super simple, but there's many out there. And I've actually been through a lot of different ones as well. But your normal penny sleeves, guys, right? So check it out right here. We got the normal penny sleeves. Very cheap, guys. Real easy to come by. You can get them just about anywhere. I prefer Amazon for all of my stuff, you know. But this is just a normal standard size penny sleeve. It will fit any card. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, baseball, football, basketball, whatever. It usually has a lip. So if you see here, I've got a bunch of different sleeves I use, but I do like these sleeves in certain situations. One, sending cards off, PSA, stuff like that. These are the sleeves you're going to want to use here. It has, as you can see, as we put this Orangaroo in, it has a lip above the top. That's the generic, you know, size. I think it's 3 3/8 by 5 3/8, something like that, where it will fit any card, right? So you're going to have that lip and that excess, right? But these are good for certain situations. I don't typically use these for my binders, for putting these cards into my binders because of the excess, and sometimes that card can move around when you go in to slide them in those side pockets. But they do have a purpose, guys, and I do use these occasionally. So that's your normal penny sleeve, right? Now the sleeves that I do prefer and I do like are these ones right here. These are the Pro Fit top loading sleeves, and these are actually exactly the size of your Pokemon card. Has a nice tight fit. If we get the Orangaroo back out, if you see, we put the penny sleeve in, or the card instead of the penny sleeve, and it's very tight on the edges. Not too tight where it will damage your card, but it fits absolutely perfect. You can see that there. There's no excess on the top or the bottom. It's completely on the sides as well. And these are great for actually sleeving your cards and put them into your binder. I highly recommend you sleeve your card before you put them into the binder. I sleeve all my uncommons, commons. It doesn't matter. I sleeve them all when you put them in there. It just gives you that extra bit of comfort that you're looking for. And these sleeves are great. They are by Ultra Pro, and they're called Pro Fit top loading sleeves. You can get them on Amazon. I'll link it up here at the top for you right there. But yeah, those are my go-to sleeves. They have a variation of one as well. Get this Orangaroo back out. I will show you the other style that I started with originally, but then I'll go more into it. But it's also right here. You got the Pro Fit side loading sleeves, right? So instead of being a top loading sleeve, this one fits perfectly. But as you can see right here, you slide the Orangaroo in from the side. And they are actually a lot easier to get the card into, and it's a very nice fit. But you see the complete side is actually open to it. So if you're putting these cards into your side loading binder, you're going to want to reverse the card depending on which side you slide this card into your binder, right? So if the binder sleeve is open on the right side, you want to make sure you slide it in through the left and have that crease so it's protected on the open side of the binder, which you'll understand more when we get to the binder portion, right? But these are great sleeves as well, and these are also by Ultra Pro, and you usually get about 100 in a pack, and they usually come in bundles of 5 packs or so, so you get about 500. And I believe the price is roughly around 10 or 15 bucks for 500, guys. And I'll put a link for each one, guys, in the video as well when I go to edit. But yeah, so the side loading Pro Fit sleeves, those are great too. But I do prefer, out of all three, I prefer the top loading Pro Fit sleeves. Now, some of the best sleeves out there, guys, best ones hands down, are the ones right here. You get them simply in the Elite Trainer boxes. These sleeves that come in the Elite Trainer boxes are actually awesome. They're top quality. You get about 50 per pack. And you get one in each Elite Trainer box. So I highly recommend, if you're collecting sets, to get the Elite Trainer boxes as well, guys. You can sleeve the same cards with the same sets. And they look sharp. They're very, very thick. And they offer a lot of protection. And they're really simple, really easy, especially when you're doing quick openings, guys. And you just pop one of these open and you just slide your card in and bam, she's done. It usually has a nice silver background to them, and it kind of brings out the card as well. But these are great, great sleeves, guys. And I use these a lot, guys. I use them a lot. And I'll show you how I use them. Is what I will do is I will take my normal sleeve. So I'll take my normal penny sleeve here, or the Pro Fit sleeve, the top loading one, and I'll slide. What I'll do is I'll slide the card in upside down, right? So if you look right here, I'll slide it in upside down. So now the bottom of it is open. It's got a nice Pro Fit to it. And then I'll take these sleeves that you get in your ETB boxes, and I'll slide the bottom in that way. Now your top is completely protected. The open end is on the bottom, where the main ETB sleeve is also protecting it, and this card is now 360 degrees protected. All right, and then I'll take this card. So all my ultra rares, all my super rare cards, this is how I sleeve them. I double sleeve them, and I'll throw this card now in the binder. So now you get 3 levels of protection, right? You get the Pro Fit sleeve. You also get the ETB sleeve on it. You got 360 degrees, no entry points for any dust or anything. And then you slide it into the sleeve in the binder, and now you got a triple layer, guys. And that's how you truly protect these cards and make them last in your binder sets. And that's how I do mine. That's how it works best for me. If you guys got any other better ideas, let me know for sure. But this is the way that I do all my ultra rare cards. I may not do just the normal hollows like this. I'll usually just use the Pro Fit sleeve and slide it in like that, and all the commons and uncommons. But the real rare cards, guys, I'll triple protect these bad boys, right? Because this, I mean, it's part of your collection. You want them to last. You want to pass them down. You want to sell them. You want to do whatever with them. And that's how I protect my cards to the fullest, right? So ETB sleeves, guys, awesome sleeves. For sure, get your ETB boxes when you're doing these sets, man. Just another example, like I said right here, here's a Mewtwo with the double protection. You got the Pro Fit sleeve, open it on the bottom, and it's in there. Hidden Fate sleeve right there. Now we go into some of the loaders, right? Some of the top loaders and stuff. Here we go. Here's your normal Ultra Pro top loaders right here. You usually get a deck of 25 per pack, usually coming about 4 or 5, so you get about 100 or so. They usually go for 15, 20 bucks too. And these are awesome top loaders. These are awesome for really, truly, these are one of the strongest ones, right? There's not much flex to it. It's really sturdy. And this is how I typically sometimes put my cards, and I'm putting away some of my rare duplicates and stuff. I'll slide them up in these top loaders after, of course, you double sleeve it, triple sleeve it, whatever you're going to do here, so this plastic doesn't scratch your card as you're putting it in, right? So make sure you sleeve them up before you put them in the top loader. Just don't put the normal card in without any sort of sleeve protection on the card, guys. You do have a chance. If you look right here, this top part is kind of rigid a little bit, where it could easily cut or scratch a hollow, right? So you don't want that. And here's a good example right here. We got the legendary birds right here. I got it a pro fit sleeve on the bottom, slide it in, and it gives really good protection. This card's not going to bend, it's not going to do nothing. And I'll typically take these cards, these are like all my duplicate rare hollows or ultra rares, guys, and I'll put them in a safe spot to let them sit like that, right? So it's got some good protection. You can also use these to mail cards or whatnot. Now keep in mind, PSA or any Beckett, anything like that, does not want these top loaders, guys. They don't deal with, they won't accept them. So the other solution for that, of course, is going to be a card saver, right? So these card savers here are what PSA prefers. So I'm starting to get more and more of these in my collection, guys. I'm starting to go to these. With these here, there's no chance this card, if you look right here, there's no chance it's going to come out. It's not coming out of this card saver, guys. It's nice and tight. It has good protection as well, but you also want to make sure you sleeve it before you throw it in a card saver too, guys, because you can run the risk of scratching your card up as you're inserting it in, right? So make sure you sleeve them always, guys. They're really tough, really good for keeping that card in there, guys. You can see it takes a little bit just to get it in there right, guys, and it's nice and tight. It's not going to move, and you slide that down up in there, guys, and that card is not going anywhere. It's going to be in there for the mailing process and everything, guys. It ain't going nowhere. So card savers, Ultra Pro has a rigid brand of that as well. I think they're a little bit more expensive than the card saver one brand, but they make a good one as well that PSA does accept. You also use these card savers for multiple other things here, right? So for right here, I got a first edition jungle booster pack that we opened up, guys, and to save the wrapper in it, I put the card saver in the back in this nice cellophane wrapper. As you can see right here, you can get these wrappers on eBay or Amazon as well. Very cheap. Get a whole pack of those, and these are good for storing your another layer of protection for these card savers or top loaders or any of the other items we've talked about, putting it inside this baggie, and that will help prevent any dust or anything getting in there. And it has a nice seal that it basically glues right to it, guys, and it helps protect your packs. I slide a card saver in the back, keeps the pack nice and straight inside, that way it doesn't get crumbled or anything. And these are a great investment as well for sealing your sealed packs and stuff like that, guys. So what do I do? What do I do with all the extra cards that aren't going into the binders, and they're duplicates and they're rares? Really, my valuable cards, I put those separate from my normal commons and uncommons at my bulk cards that I store. And what all I use for that, guys, are right here. Elite trainer boxes, guys. Elite trainer boxes are actually awesome for storing your valuable duplicate cards that you're not putting in a binder that doesn't go with your master set, right? And this is how I store mine. Look right here. I mean, in the Elite Trainer box, pull it open, you can store multiple cards in there. I got top loaders in here, I've got sleeved cards, and it just keeps them from laying around, guys. Keeps them organized. Eventually I'll go through them and see what I'm going to do with all of them, but normally they'll just sit in my ETB boxes for that set, right? This is why I love getting the ETB boxes for each set that I opened up, so I know where my card's at. So if I'm looking for a hidden fake card, it's a duplicate, it's a rare, it's ultra rare, it's secret rare, I know where to go. It's going to be in this hidden fate collection or ETB box, and that's where it's going to be. Same thing with Sword and Shield, guys. Same thing, if you open that up, you got all your duplicate cards. They're in top savers and everything else, right? So that's how I store a lot of my more rare cards. Now, set these aside for bulk cards. Let's do bulk, right? So I prefer these. It keeps me organized, clean, but simple, guys. It's a shoe box. It's a big box. It was designed for holding cards. It's pretty heavy right now. I think I got a lot of cards in this. This design right here is called a four row design. It can hold up to 3,200 cards. They got bigger ones that can hold up to 5,000. They got smaller ones. I'll show you a couple of different ones of these, but if you can see if I can get the top off, real simple top. They come flat, guys. All you do is fold it on the creases and you build it, and they're really actually very tough. They say it can support 18 pounds, but I don't want to test it. But they are very strong and durable and tough. That's the top for it. Guys, look right here. It's kind of big to get on to the desk camera, but as you can see, it has the rows. I just use this paper right here to help keep the cards in position. We got dividers, guys. I've got these dividers all labeled, if you can read them right there. It has the set number. It has the card numbers on there. So if I know I'm looking for, this is going to be the evolution set right here, right? So if I'm looking for a certain card, I go right to that card number and I can find it. It's nice and organized. It's how I like to keep my stuff organized. I kind of have a little ADD with organization, right? But this is exactly how I store all my bulk, guys. Keeps them fresh, keeps them clutter free. Just don't have a bin with a bunch of cards in it. It's nice and organized for me. It's just how I prefer and how I like it. These boxes usually go for 10-15 bucks. Usually get a bundle, 3, 4, 5 of them, and for a lot cheaper. But you can get these, I believe BCW is the people who make these boxes for you. You can get them on Amazon. I'll put it right here. Yeah, so it's gonna be BCW right here. BCW, there's the logo, guys. If you look at this right here, let me move this back down. Man, that one's pretty heavy. But yeah, I have them for all the sets, guys. I got them for Sword and Shield, Evolutions, all the sets that I collect a lot of bulk on. Those have those boxes, and that's how I sort them. But if you look right here, guys, trading card dividers. These are actual dividers that you saw in the box. And what I'll do with these is I will get my label maker out and I'll label either, you can put commons up top, uncommons, whatever set number, card number series. I usually go card number, so if the green or the leaf Pokemon is card number 1 through 32, I'll put 01 through 032 here, and I'll slide that in, and all my 01 through 032, once I organize and put them in order, I'll slide them behind this divider, right? So these are pretty sweet. Plastic, real durable. Get a label maker, slap a label on them. You can get it real organized that way, guys. You know exactly what you got at all times. It's just how I like to be organized, right? As far as the other sizes, guys, like I said, they ship just like this. BCW, that's the company. This is a 400 count box, a lot smaller, but they ship flat just like this. And then you just fold them along the creases and you build your box out of it. Real tough and durable cardboard, guys, and it looks like this. So this is just another variation of that. That's a 3200 card box. This is a 400. You can use these if you're mailing a lot of bulk cards out. These are great boxes for that, and they're very tough to open up. Very sturdy. Open it up like that, and you just slide your cards in. You can use foam as keeping them tight, you know, dividers. I use a lot of that brown paper wrap that you get in the mail all the time, right? And I'll stuff those in there to keep the cards nice and flat so they're not falling over inside your boxes. But these are just great boxes for storage, mass bulk storage. They also make display ones real big that you can have multiple slide outs in. Those are pretty awesome as well. Another good storage deal is, guys, the tins you get, right? So these tins right here, you can store cards in. I really don't store Pokemon cards in these tins, but I do store a lot of the other stuff I get from them, right? So this Grookey tin here, if we open it up, you'll find got a bunch of coins, all the coins that you get. You know, you can throw your coins inside here. You can throw your little pins, your little collector pins. You can put them all in there. You know where it is. You know where to go if you're looking for a certain collectible piece. And they're in these little tins that you buy always to get the cards out of, right? And probably the biggest thing everyone's asked, guys, what binders do you use, guys? I've got a lot of different binders I've tried. I've been through a lot of them, and these are my top 2 binders that I use. First one's gonna be the Vault X, guys. I absolutely love this binder. This binder has multiple different color options on it. from yellow to red to black to this teal here to blue to green. You can pick all these up right on Amazon. You also go to their website and order them direct. I just use Amazon, so I get packages faster. Amazon Prime, you know, Amazon's like the best thing ever, right? But these Vault X binders are amazing, guys. They're all side loaded. This is a 360 card, 9 pocket per page one. These are the ones I use for the medium to small size sets, and they just look sharp, man. They look sharp. I got one here that's already open. Let's see, which one's this? This is going to be the yellow one right here. Got another one here. Got a black one going on here, and it's pretty cool. They even come with this sweet little lock emblem on the back, if you can see that there. Even the zippers are colored. I mean, they're just, I always use the zipper one too, right? I don't want to ever take a chance of cards flying out everywhere or dust and debris getting in, so I always use the actual zip portfolios. These are called the Exotech Pro binders, and these are just awesome binders, real sturdy. You could put probably that whole box of 3,200 cards on this binder here. It's not going to bend. It's very sturdy. But yeah, so let's open it up here. As you can see, which set's this? Oh, looks like I grabbed a Hidden Fate set. It's not too much done in this one, right? You know how hard Hidden Fates is. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I sleeve all the cards like I said. They're very easy. Sliding them in. These are the Pro Fit sleeves I was talking about, and you just slide them in. Really good fit, guys. They're not going anywhere, guys. You can shake this up. It's not going to go nowhere. And like I said, some of these other ones, like the Mewtwo GX right here, as you see, we got it double sleeved, right? So we got the ETB sleeve on it as well as the Pro Fit sleeve, and they still fit absolutely perfect inside these sleeves, guys. And it really, really helps protect these cards, guys. You know, this is one of your prized possessions. It's great to open up a binder and look at your set that you're pulling yourself, guys. And these are just a great binder. I absolutely love them. They're stitched in really well, guys. I mean, it's just a great all-around binder. Now, like I said, these are for more of my smaller to medium-sized sets. I do have a different binder I use for the big sets. Vault X does make a 12 pocket or quad row portfolio, but they've been currently out of them for a long time, guys. I don't know when they're going to get more stock of it, but for the time being, what I've been using is my second favorite binder, which is the Ultra Pro Deck Builders binder, guys. I'll put it right up here for you so you can check it out as well. This is my go-to binder for your bid sets. You know, your Sword and Shield, your Cosmic Eclipse, where you've got 230, 280, whatever, however many cards. Because the way I like to do mine is I always put the Ultra or the reverse foil right beside the regular one, right? I don't like to double up cards inside the sleeves. I want to show them all off, and it helps me get a visual where I'm at with my set as well, right, guys? So that's just the way I prefer doing it. You guys do it any way you want, man. Put them double up, triple up, quadruple up in each sleeve. It doesn't matter how you do it. It's just how you prefer, what makes you happy when you open these binders and you look inside and see where you're at, you know. But that's just how I do it. So the big sets, I need a big binder, right? 350 or 360 slots may not be enough for you, especially when you're doing a Cosmic Eclipse who has multiple reverses. It may fit in all of that. But I like to leave extra in the back as well for the promos that go with those sets, you know. So for example, here's my Sword and Shield binder right here, guys, and we've got all the cards lined up in here beautifully. They fit perfect as well. It's a very durable binder. Zipper, once again, another zip binder, and they fit great. I mean, they really do. It really looks sharp. The quad row, I think, even looks the best, guys. It looks absolutely amazing with all the cards lined up and all lined out. As you can see, we have the normal card with the reverse full right beside it, and it just looks super clean, guys. Really does. Really makes a set stand out and say, wow, man. I mean, it's really some bling to the eyes. And this is how I store, you know, my complete sets, guys. Like I said, it's the Ultra Pro Pro Deck Builders binder, guys. Nice zipper on it, guys. They're really durable, really strong. It's not going to bend if you put something on top of it. Really, really good binders. Some binders I don't recommend, guys. Them Totem World binders, I've sent multiple of them back. Don't get them. They're complete junk. They're not made very well. I don't recommend storing your cards in the 3-ring binders as well. All of those, I would avoid that for protecting your cards, man. There's 3-ring binders that have a chance to, them pages to fall out and rip, as well as they have a tendency of when you stack multiple pages in them 3 rings, they'll bend your cards, the ones that are closer to them rings, guys. I really would stay away from those. Now there is a binder that I do use from Totem, these Totem World binders, and this is the only reason I've gotten this binder is because you can actually store your jumbo cards that you get in these collection boxes, right? They got the real big sleeves, and I'm not too worried about protecting these things to a crazy extreme, right? These are just more of a novelty. Very nice to go through and look at them. You can put all your jumbo cards on these big pages here, and it stores them really, really well. Instead of just stacking them up and leaving them in the closet or whatever. This is just a nice little binder that you can get for a few bucks right off Amazon, guys. All this stuff you can get off Amazon, eBay, whatever you prefer. I think that pretty much wraps up how I store, collect, take care of my collection, my cards. If you guys got any questions whatsoever, let me know. Like I said, I'm gonna try to link everything in the corner as I'm going through it, as well as in the description. If there's some of the big stuff like the binders and the boxes, guys, I'll put the links down below so you can check those out for yourself. I hope this helped. I know a lot of people have been begging me to do something like this, guys. I know it's a little different. Hope I didn't disappoint too much, and I hope you guys took something away and learned something from it. I'm still learning in this every day, looking for ways to get better in collecting and storing and safeguarding my collection, right? So hope you guys took something away from it. If you did like it, give me some thumbs up on the video, guys. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this as well. Make sure you subscribe, enable notifications so you know when I post every day, guys. I appreciate all the love and support, guys, and I wish all of you a blessed day. I'm DEMOZ. I'm out. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah.